I'm here with Sean Rowen, the 2015 Indiana Amateur Champion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And great playing this week.
Thank you. It was a interesting week.
Yeah, definitely today was, right?
The last 2 days were interesting to say the least. A lot of ups and downs, and a lot of really good shots, and a lot of really bad shots.
That's okay. That's golf, right?
Exactly.
This is Son. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Drew Rowen, and this is my dad, Sean.
Are you proud of your dad?
Yeah.
Very proud. Well, that's awesome. So can you just tell me what was going through your head today? Did you feel any nerves at all?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It was a situation I've never been in before. I've won plenty of golf tournaments and so forth, but after I eagled one, I've never been in a situation where all of a sudden you're 7 shots up, and I found myself in a couple scenarios where I was in between clubs and I kind of knew one was right. Mm-hmm. But then you're like, well, I don't want to miss it here. I found myself being really indecisive on quite a few shots today. It was an awkward situation for me. And I actually, when Andrew got close, I kind of felt more comfortable.
Really?
Yeah. It was.
That calmed you down a little bit? Usually
yeah,
that's the opposite.
It was
kind
a
of
weird
reaction.
feeling. Yeah, no, it calmed me down, and it kept...
kind of kept things in perspective a little bit?
Well, and it kept me in the moment of sticking to each shot and not looking too far back because, you know, it's close, it's neck and neck, and it's a competition, you know.
And how did you feel? So I was obviously out there with the leaderboard.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel heading into 18? Did you have any kind of game plan when you saw he was only within 1?
Yeah, my game plan was to make him birdie. You know, at that point, with everything that had gone on throughout the day, I felt like make a par. If he makes birdie and you go into a playoff, then so be it. But you know, force it upon him to make the move. So I took a 3-wood off the tee, which I didn't think there was any way in the world I could get to the bunker. And Murphy's Law. I got right in the middle of the bunker.
Today, right? Just
exactly.
Kind of back and forth.
And, you know, and at that point, I saw Andrew hit his 3rd shot, and it did not look like he had hit it real close.
Mm-hmm. So you had a little bit of a gap there.
Yeah, so I just took a club that I knew I could get around 150 yards, and get it down there and leave myself with this 8-9 iron in that range and be able to hit it to the middle of the green. Hit it down there, had 152 yards, and it's just a smooth 8 iron, and was able to hit it. I'd have liked it about 15 feet right at that, but I hit the best probably 4-footer I hit all day. I was nervous, definitely.
Yeah. Well,
you know.
understandably so.
Yeah.
And at 41 years old, you were out here with kind of all college kids for the most part towards the top of the leaderboard.
Right.
How do you feel? You know, you not only were able to compete with them, but to beat all of the college players. How does that feel this week?
It makes you feel good that you still got enough game to compete with. I mean, that's the biggest thing is, you know, I feel like I'm still long enough to probably compete with them. You know, the hardest part I think I ran into today is these kids play so many tournaments, and they're so tournament sharp, where, you know, I haven't played a tournament probably 6, 7, 8 weeks, whatever it's been. And, you know, I could see that coming when things got stressful.
You weren't used to the constant competition like they are.
Yeah, well, it's a different pressure on, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday than it was today.
Yeah.
It's just a different deal, and I definitely felt out of rhythm. It was really working to try to find some sort of rhythm. And I felt like I did with my irons. I just struggled off the tee box. I really, you know, I drove it wonderfully. Sorry, I got a bug in my eye.
Yeah, very bug. Yeah.
I drove it great all 3 days, and then today I struggled to find a good rhythm and a good feel off the tee. But luckily, I hit enough good iron shots to really keep me to create one more shot, one less shot.
And you had your dad and your son out here today. What did it mean to have them with you?
It's incredibly special. Golf is a big part of our family. My dad's a senior amateur champion. He won a junior event this week.
You just shot a 39, I heard, right? Yeah. Pretty awesome.
So to have them walking around was very special, and you know, I think it meant a lot to all of us.
And you've come in 3rd before at the state am. You're from Indiana. What does this win ultimately mean to you?
I tell you, it's probably the biggest win I've had. emotionally, just because I grew up like he did, playing all the junior events, and you know, I'm competing now against kids that I played in junior golf with in some of the events, and it's, as an amateur golfer in Indiana, it's the one you want to win, and you know, to finally be able to do it is very, very special.
Well, it came down to 18 today, and I mean, it was awesome to watch. So,
Thank you.
yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
You have anything else to add?
I would have preferred it less stressful, but it ended up being a lot of fun. And it was it was a very special week for a lot of different reasons. And I'm glad it ended up the way it did.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you, Sean, for being on the clock.
Thank you.